Good day, everyone. My name is Angel G. Matundan, BSc 3G, Dynamics of Rigid Bodies. Today, we're going to solve a problem about rotational motion. Problem number 1. A wheel is rotating freely at 1,800 RPM clockwise. It is subjected to a variable counterclockwise torque, which is first applied to a time is equals to 0. The torque produces a counterclockwise angular acceleration alpha 40 rad per second squared, where t is the time in seconds during which the torque is applied. Calculate a the time required for the wheel to reduce its clockwise angular speed to 900 rpm. B the time required for the wheel to reverse its direction of rotation, and C and the total number of revolutions clockwise plus counterclockwise turned by the wheel during the first 14 seconds of torque application. So A, the time required for the wheel to reduce its clockwise angular speed to 900 rpm. So ayan, tinake natin yung counterclockwise direction as positive. Since our alpha is known as function of time, kaya natin integrate yung alpha para makuha yung angular speed. So let's start converting our 1,800 rpm. So dahil clockwise siya, nagiging negative. Kasi counterclockwise positive eh. So our 1,800 RPM, by converting it to rad per seconds, magiging negative 60 pi rad per second siya. So yan, may formula tayong pi is equals to dw ay derivative of omega over dt. So dw, so by cross multiplying, nagiging siya, dw is equals to alpha dt. So let's integrate the formula. So from negative 60 pi to omega. Then naman sa kabila, from 0 to time. So by manipulating the equation, we can get this answer. Omega is equals to negative 60 pi plus 2t squared. So the time required for the wheel to reduce its clockwise angular speed to 900 rpm. So yung omega daw yung 900 rpm. So sa-substitute daw natin. Una, yung 900 rpm clockwise, kailangan natin gawing rad per seconds. So i-convert ulit natin yung 900 rpm. Clockwise, negative siya. I-convert natin siya sa rad per seconds, magiging negative 30 pi rad per seconds. Ayan. So substitute natin yung negative 30 pi rad per second sa omega natin. So negative, sa equation na rin 30 pi so negative 60 plus 2 squared. So 30 pi to 30 pi. So let's solve the equation. Negative 30 plus 60 magiging 30 is equals to 2t squared 2 divided by dun. Ano ba yung siya? 30 is equals to t squared 2. Ayan, 30 pi. So magiging ano dyan? 15 pi is equals to t squared. So, square root both side. Makuha natin ay t is equals to square root ng square root ng 15 square pi top d 6.5 86 seconds. So this is the answer for letter A. So B. The time required for the wheel to reverse its direction of rotation. So the wheel changes its direction, its angular velocity is 0. Means that from our recent equation from A, we're going to substitute our omega to 0. So our equation is W ay omega is equals to negative 60 and 65 plus root t squared. Bayan yung equation natin. Yun na. So, we're going to substitute W to 0. So, 0 is equals to negative 65 plus root t squared. Para makuha yung time is equals to, solve na natin. Basically, is, negative is 35. So, ayan, base square root to both sides. T will be 9.71 seconds. So, ayan yung answer natin sa letter B. C. And the total number of revolutions clockwise plus counterclockwise turned by the wheel during the first 14 seconds of torque applications. So, yan. So, turned by the wheel during the first 14 seconds of application. So, una natin yung number of revolutions. Clockwise plus counterclockwise. So, let's make N1. So yung number of turns na clockwise during 9.71 seconds. Then N2 naman is yung number of counterclockwise turns during the remainder time interval. So using the equation omega is equals to d data over dt. And so, substitute na natin sa omega yung equation natin din sa problem sa A. D data is equals to W dt. D data equals to negative 65 plus 2t squared. So, ayan. So, integrate both sides. So, integral of d data from 0 to data 1. So, equals to integral of negative 65 plus 2t squared dt from 0 to 9.71. Yan. So, by manipulating the equation, you can get delta 1 is equals to negative 60 pi negative 60 pi t plus 2 2/3 t cube. Yan. Limits from 9.71 ay from 0 to 9.71. So, bali, pag ano, and then, kung data ka natin, magiging personal na rin, may 1,220 rand. Negative na. Right. So, ano, let's convert it to, ano, revolution. So, divide natin siya sa, ano, sa 2 pi. So, yung N1 natin, magiging 1,220 divided by 2 pi is equals to 194.2 revolution. So, yun yung N1 natin. Depende yung ano, kasi hanapin natin yung N2. So, yung N2 naman, mula 9.71 hanggang sa remainder ng time interval. So, ganoon din. Integral of d data from 0 to data 2 is equals to integral of negative 60 pi plus 2d squared dt from di naman 9.71 to 14 seconds. Yan. So, data 2 is equals to, ano, data 2 is equals to negative 60 pi t plus 2 over 3 g cubed limit by 9.71 14. And so my answer natin din is equals to data 2 is equals to 410 radians. So pag in-convert ulit natin sa revolution over 2 pi, N2 natin may ano, N2 natin may 6. 410 divided by 2 pi is equals to 65.3 revolution. Ayan. So, ang natin yung total numbers of revolutions, clockwise plus counterclockwise. So, para na mahanap yung ano, pag-aadin yung clockwise plus counterclockwise. Ganin yung NT, total number of revolution. NT equals to N1 plus N2. Ayan. Substitute lang natin dalawa na yan. 194.2 plus 65.3. NT natin is so NT natin magiging 194 plus 65.3 magiging 200 155. 194 plus 65. So, NT natin 194 plus 65.3 is equals to 259.5. So, ito yung answer natin sa problem number 1 letter C.